Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel, please leave your thumbs up, and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel, allowing me to do this. Thank you so much. Okay, Bitcoin. If you see anything in my comments about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, WhatsApp, just know it's not me. Even if it looks like me, it's got my name, it's got my picture, it is not me. It's the imposters. And the sad thing is, we can't do anything about it. The $1,000 giveaway happened yesterday. Okay. But now, I called out 5 names. Next week I will do the next 5 names. I've delivered 4 of these payments so far. I've got 1 more person for this week that has not sent me their email for PayPal, and that is Nita B. So Nita, if you see this video and did not hear your name called on the other video, please send me your email address. Okay, Donna in the comments yesterday, she asked me, when will the talks on the American Families Plan start? Well, Donna, they've been talking for a few months now. In fact, talking is all they've done. So yeah, the talking has begun, the action has not started yet. They're running out of time, so they need to get busy. Let's talk a little bit about this $500 check that is floating around Washington right now. Y'all, a lot of YouTubers are saying this $500 check is great. It's the next best thing to sliced bread. I mean, y'all, it sounds good to say it's great. It sounds good to say this is good news, but I really don't see this $500 check as being good news. Just think, if you work this out, that's $42 a month. What can you buy with $42 a month? And if you work it out even further, that's $9.60 a week. You gonna go to McDonald's and have dinner for yourself, not your family, that's just you at McDonald's. So this $500 is not a good thing. And the thing that I worry about with this $500, yeah, if it was no strings attached, just more money, $500 more coming to you, I would say that this is a good thing. But with all the things that could happen with this, it makes it bad in my eyes. You may see it differently. But all of these little things that they're working on, all of these little things that they push through, the more little things they have, the less likely we are to get a real stimulus check, because they see all of these little things as big help, and it's not big help. $9.60 a month, that's not big help. But that's the way our government thinks. All of these little things equals one big thing. No, it does not. So, is this $500 a good thing? I don't think it is at all. I hope they don't do it, or either, if they do it, also do the stimulus check to go along with it. So what will happen this week? Will they get these 2 bills finally passed and signed before going out for playtime? Our lawmakers act more like children than children act. Children knows if they want playtime, they have to do their chores. Well, our lawmakers, they want to go have their playtime and just talk about doing their chores. Let's hope they actually get something done this week. They hadn't got much done up till now. But if they don't get it done very soon, they're going to go out for playtime. And then when they get back in from playing, they got to work on this yearly budget. They won't have time for these two bills then. So they have to get it done now. They're down to the crunch time. Medicare reform. Y'all, Medicare is looking very good to be in this bill when they finally do get it passed. And that's a good thing, because they're wanting to lower the age from 65 to 60. They're also wanting to have the benefits for vision, hearing, and dental, which I think should have always been there. But now they're talking about, they're backstepping on this a little bit. They're saying one or the other, either lower the age to 60 or the extra benefits. Well, anything is better than what they have now, so we'll just have to take whatever road they choose on this. Personally, I think the extra benefits would help a lot more people. So we'll just have to wait and see what they actually do on that. Mitch the Mooch Man McConnell. He is worried that the $3.5 trillion American family plan is too big for the amount of help that the American people will actually get in their pocket. Y'all know it's not very often that I agree with the Mooch Man, but I have to agree with him on this. When you really listen to him talk about this, it's not really the amount, the 3.5 trillion. It's the amount of actual help that the American people will get out of that. So I'm going to have to agree with him on that. As bad as it hurts me to agree with the Mooch Man. Y'all, with him thinking this way, I know he's not ever for stimulus checks, and he said he's not for stimulus checks. But with him thinking this way, maybe more people will jump on board with stimulus checks. So this could be good that he is looking at it this way. Again, only time will tell. As you know, Chuck Schumer is trying to get this bill signed, passed, voted on, even before it's finished. A lot of lawmakers are saying they will not sign it until they see it in writing. And again, I can't blame them a bit. I would not sign anything until I've seen it in writing. You go buy a new car, if you could buy a new car. Don't know many people that can do that today. But if you could go buy a new car, wouldn't you want to read the contract before you sign it? Y'all, Chuck Schumer is trying to push this through so he can put in the things that he wants. He's not trying to push this through so the American people can get the help faster. He's trying to get the things that he wants underneath everybody's nose. So, Sanders, Markey, and Warner says the $2,000 stimulus check is the right amount and it's a must-have. In other words, they're saying if it's not in the bill, they will not vote. And this is very good because, you know, Bernie Sanders is a senior senator and his vote has a lot more weight than most others. So this is another good thing. Will we get a fourth stimulus check? Y'all, I'm saying again, there's a lot of people in Congress and the senators, they're wanting a fourth stimulus check, but so far it's not in the bill. Will it be in the bill? I believe 100% it will be in the bill in the final stages, because they're going to be voting, they're going to be negotiating. Okay, I want this. Okay, well, I'll give you this if you give us this. There's the stimulus checks right there. Hopefully. Will we get reoccurring checks? I really don't believe we'll get reoccurring checks. What they're going to do, all these programs that people get help every month, they're going to look at that as reoccurring checks. And that's to a very targeted group of people. I'm talking about stuff like the child tax credit, which they would get anyway, so it's not really anything new for them. extending the unemployment, stuff like that, they're going to see that as reoccurring. And yet it is reoccurring, but it's not a stimulus check. The midterm elections. Y'all, during the midterm elections, we got to vote these people out. Even if they came in today and passed everything, stimulus checks, on board, everything, they made the American people suffer too hard and for too long. They need to go. They could have got this passed months ago. Y'all, it's a lot of lawmakers wanting a stimulus check. But Chuck Schumer is more worried about cannabis being in this package than a stimulus check. He has not mentioned a stimulus check. I really believe that Chuck Schumer and all of those cronies in Washington are smoking too much cannabis. They need to lay the pipe down. It will be okay. They're probably all sitting around singing Puff the Magic Dragon or something. Y'all, all these things that the Democrats say they want to help the American people. They say they want a stimulus check. They say they want reoccurring stimulus checks. They say they want a raise for Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA. They say they want a boost for Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA. They say they want to extend the unemployment. Well, if they really wanted that, all they'd have to do is sign the dotted line. It's a Reconciliation Act. They don't need the Republicans. President Biden told them a couple of months ago, sign it and get it to them. He will sign off on it. They hadn't acted yet. They're still talking about it. So yes, Donna, you asked me in the beginning, when are they going to start talking about the American Families Plan? They are talking about it, but sadly that's all they're doing. Y'all be sure and get the addresses in the description box below. Write those letters, make those phone calls. If we sit back on our hands and do nothing, and then we don't get stimulus checks, we don't get the help we need, we will only have ourselves to blame. So if it's worth complaining about here and to your friends and family, it's worth writing a letter or making a phone call. Please sound off in my comments and be hard in my comments. Let these lawmakers know how you feel. I'm not saying that they will see it, but somebody might see it, and the person that sees it might know how to make something happen. So be sure and sound off in my comments. Say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our leaders, whether you like them or not. They need your prayers to do the right thing. Also say a prayer for everyone around the world hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. Jesus Christ is the only one that can get us out of this, and I believe he's fast on the track to do it. I love you all. Until next time. Ciao.